Ahoy hoy, this is Druss here, and today I'm going to be doing something slightly different. This is a very small showcase of Conquest 1.15 edition, which adds several thousand blocks to the already massive amount of blocks that Conquest Reforged offers. This is a small build I've done, well, with a little bit of help from Scout, who built this house here and who has been concentrating on the new trees of Conquest 1.15, which are magnificent in and of themselves. So we'll just take a quick walk around. This is not going to be a long video by any means. Now, some of these houses have been directly inspired by real life and some by gaming. So this house here is based on a house in a place called Kersey in Suffolk in England, and in it I've made a pub, a tavern. Conquest 1.15 and 6 offers a host of new blocks, as I mentioned, some which are quite advanced, like these arch blocks here, which are really beautiful. Now this house here in particular, that was taken from The Witcher 3. It's a house in Novigrad that I copied from. And this is just a back street that has not been finished yet, as you can see. Very much a work in progress. I intend to port all this over to Darwin Reforged when 1.16 and the plugins and SpongeForge becomes available for that. I'm also utilizing a mod called Victory Mod, which adds a couple of dozen at least decorative blocks, which are really beautiful. For example, this little merchant stalls here is done largely with the Victory mod pack. And again, these beautiful arches that aren't typically available in even 1.1 Conquest 1.12 now are, which adds a huge amount of variety to a city and to your builds. And I think personally, I feel that 1.15 is going to allow for incredibly advanced building that will take Conquest, which already was leaps and bounds, light years really away from vanilla, further past that, and the sort of builds that we're going to see from far more capable builders than myself are going to be just, you know, almost AAA game rated, and worthy of actually being part of proper games that will be produced by gaming studios. For example, here is a tree that Scout did, and the new leaf blocks are far more bushy. They aren't the typical just simple block that vanilla Minecraft offers, which helps. There are also new branch blocks which are very twiggy, and as you can see, they just a little bit more realistic and allow trees to look just really fantastic. And again, they will offer just a huge amount to the immersion of any build that will have them. Now the downside is, much like the actual architecture and the trees, I'm finding that 1.15 it takes a lot longer to build, because just the sheer variety and scope you have to do advanced and very detailed realistic builds, or as realistic as possible, is greatly increased. So it's taking that bit longer for me, and I assume anyone else, to do these builds. And here we have a small bookshop. Again, new decorative blocks that are included are the clock, for example. Just I'm utilizing some Minecraft heads as books. but again, just really, really beautiful. Again, on top of that, there's thousands of new blocks, including quarter blocks, which allow you to do tiny detail around the edges of the likes of the chimneys here. They have facade blocks, which are the arches here, which again just allow for small exterior details, and then the actual arch blocks themselves, which are obviously very useful in terms of the architecture of a building. And here is Sir Geeky Gamer, my YouTube friend, and he is doing his best to cart some apples from one place to another. They've also added several thousand possibly interior decorations. So we've got the likes of the honey pot here, a flagon, corner shelves and cabinets that open, baskets of apples, the likes of this tripod and a pot, and each have, well, several of them have multiple block states, which allows you to have, you know, different looks. So you could have, for example, a towel rack that has either a towel on it or no towel on it. So they've updated the models on the likes of the telescopes and stuff so that they're a little bit more 3D, and they fit a lot better. And again, some beautiful actual interior blocks like the fleur-de-lis wallpaper here, which really is gorgeous. And again, multiple wallpapers, chandeliers, lots more vases, etc. Just ample amounts of interior decorations and vast amounts more of exterior decorations. One other small thing that the devs have done, which I really like, is they've rearranged the actual the menu bar so that all the blocks are rearranged logically now. So you have like a section for glass, a section for roofing, a section for terracotta and plaster, and a section for you know, decorations, that sort of thing. And so there we have it there. For example, again, the lintel blocks, which allow the old traditional beams to rest on something when they're placed on a wall. And that is that. As I said, it was only a short video to illustrate just the new capabilities of Conquest 1.15. Again, with any luck, the sooner I can get this all ported onto Darwin Reforged, the better. It's a far more satisfying way of gaming, being able to collaborate with people in real time as opposed to anything else, and it creates a multiplayer. I feel creates a synergy when you do collaborate with players. It creates builds that are more than the sum of their parts, and builds are all the greater for that when they have been contributed by from various builders with various different skills and different ideas and different capabilities. A little doghouse. Anyway, listen, until the next time, we shall be back on Darwin doing proper plot reviews. But until then, stay frosty and goodbye.